Hello, in this video I want to show you a second approach to set up a trigger or a skill. In the inventory system, in the skills database, I have created a fishing skill and basically fill in all the information here, and then I added a few actions. So let's take a look at when we play. When I try to press 1 right now, I can't fish here because let's take a look at the first action. We raycast from the camera forward, and the maximum distance is 20, and we want to hit only the water. So this is the layer that we want to hit, and if we hit it, it will return success, or if we don't hit it, it will return failure. And on failure we just get this message here, and on success nothing. So this is the first check, and basically this is when I click here, it just says I can't fish. Now in the second, you should go closer to the water. We check. First of all, we face towards the camera direction, so let me face the character to something like this, and then click on the water. Sorry, like this, and then click 1. The character is facing to the water, and then I do a second raycast, where I raycast from the player with an offset of 4 in the forward direction. So basically we raycast in front of the player, and then we raycast down. Well, the down distance is 5, so you can't fish from hills, just only within 5 distance. And then we do just the same. We raycast against these layers here, and if we hit the water, then we return nothing or return no message, and if we fail, we I have a text, I should go closer to the water. So let me go closer to it and then press 1, and now the fishing is successful. So we are close enough to the water and we are facing the water, because if I don't face it, I can't fish here. This is the first approach, and then basically we do just the same as we do with spells. So freeze, rigid body, disable third person controller, cooldown, start fishing animation, then show progress bar, then end fishing animation, wait 1 second, so the fishing end animation ends, and then we just reset all the components. Basically set back to freeze rotation, enable the third person controller, then we check the skill. If it's successful, we return you successfully catch the fish message, and if it fails, you failed to catch a fish. And then when this was successful, we add a raw fish to the inventory. That's the first approach. And the second one is using the trigger, as we did with the, well, basically with all resources like trees, anvil, so for crafting, or the campfire, or also the NPCs. We just click. For this, I have set up basically a cube with where I can left click or use a key if the player is in range. So let me go a little bit closer. Now the player is in range, and if I click on the water, I can fish. And if I click on the ground, I can't fish. So it's pretty much the same in the setup here in the action behavior, but one raycast is missing, so the first one is just the same, and then we look forward, and then the second one is missing. That's because we know that the player is already in range, so the player is near water and we don't need to check it. So we only check if the player is facing to the water, basically, and then we do just the same. Just different approaches where you have to use your action bar or use a trigger as for the fishing. I would also check for if the player has a fishing rod, but I don't have this. I have the model right now for it, so when I get this, then I will create also a tool for fishing, so a fishing rod, same way as with the axe for lumberjacking, yeah, or hammer for blacksmithing. I think I will go with the trigger example, but in this video you can see how to, if you want, how to set up it as a skill.